for anybody who hasn't done banding before, it starts very early in the morning. Before the sun rises, it's a time of day where the human world is still really quiet, which is actually quite nice. We put up the nets first thing in the morning, and then we open the nets half an hour before sunrise. And then we all come back to the banding hut and we sort of get our bearings. So every half hour we walk around the station, there's 14 nets set up. We go out in groups and we check all the nets and bring any birds that we find in the nets back. So we take them out of the nets very carefully. It takes a lot of training and practice to be able to extract birds from the mist nets comfortably and safely. Then we bring them back in little bags. Each bird gets in its own bag that it stays in until it's ready to be processed. This is the banding station right here. So we have our banding tools, and then each bird is then processed. So it gets a little leg band with a unique number on it, and then we take a bunch of morphometric measurements. We measure the wing, for example. We determine the age and the sex. We determine how much fat the bird has. We weigh the bird. And those are very standardized measurements for any banding operation. And then we have somebody in the back here that is the scribe, and they record all the data. So that sort of process continues throughout the day. Really, the main reason that we study birds is because we want to conserve them, and we need to learn more about them in order to do that. So we monitor trends of bird populations in the area. That's something that we do as part of the Canadian Migration Monitoring Network as well, which is a network of banding stations across Canada. We send them their data, and then they kind of calculate regional trends across regional areas as well as at a national level. We use this data to identify important habitats for conservation, of course, and because of all the data that we've collected here, we know that Iona is extremely important for migrating birds, but also wintering and breeding birds. Another big component of banding projects like this is outreach and education, especially in an urban setting, so not many people can experience birds up close the way that visitors to our station can. Yeah, so it's a great way for people to learn more about birds, to see them up close, and to really inspire them to care about birds. That's kind of one of the biggest things.